very few students get internships during career fairs. Your main aim as a student during career fairs is to put yourself out there in front of companies, network with companies, network with all these other recruiters that are out there, get their contact information, and build your own database for the companies that you want to apply to, and then keep a track of these people and keep a track of these companies. And you have to look on the company website if they have an internship position open, or if a full-time position open. And career fair is not like a placement event that happens in the Indian colleges. It's a completely different thing, and especially for international students. The companies don't come in looking to hire international students, or take even for internships. You have to apply on your own. They are just a great tool to build your network, and that helps you in your career later on. It depends upon the company's policy. A lot of companies do not like to sponsor, so they will not convert into full-time. Either way, when you're coming from India, even if you have experience, it's still not US experience. So people will be apprehensive while hiring you. So the safest way to go about is get yourself an internship, have a US company on your resume, and if that company is really interested, they would make you an offer, and they would understand that you are an international student. You have to you would need sponsorship in order to continue, and they would be willing to sponsor you. Some companies would just want to hire interns for doing their seasonal work, and they're not looking for not looking to hire. But because you are already an intern in a US company, if you keep on applying, keeping your resume out there, talking to recruiters, it's very easy to jump onto a full-time position from an internship position when you're in US. The whole job market is how you market yourself. If you are able to utilize whatever you have done so far in your career and in your life, you will succeed. So if you have a job experience, yes, you are at a better position because you have already been in the industry. You have a lot of key points that you can talk to. You will have sort of a good understanding of how a company functions, how the different departments in the company function, and that will definitely help you, as long as they reflect the type of person, the type of engineer, the type of professional you are, and they reflect a great methodical thinking, problem solving skills, leadership abilities. That's what it takes to secure a job in the US. You have to be mindful that in the US that people can be a process engineer or a design engineer without a college degree. Only purely through experience they can rise up to that rank. It's unheard of in India, but this is what is the structure here. So when you have a college degree, you are already in a more favorable position. You just have to market yourself that way. So as long as you're able to do that and you learn how to do that, you should be, it should be pretty easy. An internship, you can expect anywhere from 12 to 15 for starting out. As a full-time position, the average is $60,000 a year. Basically it will be less in hand after your taxes, but $60,000. The lowest you should be getting would be 45. Not a lot of people do get 45, they get more, but then 60 is also is an ideal figure. Sometimes they see the position that you're in, and it depends upon the company, how big or small the company is, and how willing it is to gamble a position on an international student with background from India, whether they would, and they know that they have to sponsor, so they will not give you 60, they'll give you less. And once you get the sponsorship and H1B, and then you'll rise up.